What looked like a simple cash handover in the United States was actually a police sting, and it has now ended in two Indian nationals pleading guilty in the elderly fraud case. Gajera Prashant and Dhara Ben Bavadia pleaded guilty to their roles in alleged PayPal refund scams in Gentry, Arkansas. Court records say that Prashant pleaded guilty on June 29th, while Bhavadia entered the guilty plea on August 17th. Both received a 5-year prison sentence, suspended, and according to the local authorities. But here's where the case gets interesting. Investigators say that their pair were not the only masterminds. The alleged worked mastermind careers on the middlemen for a larger fraud network targeting elderly Americans through the fear, pressure, and deceptions. The scam was built around a simple lie. Victims were told that they had accidentally received money through the PayPal and needed to return it immediately. Investigators say that the scammers then threatened victims with consequences, including claims that they could lose their jobs. But the money had never actually existed there. Authorities then turned the table. Gentry Police, the Homeland Security Investigations, and the scam baiting groups created a fake victim, convicted the suspects, and traveled to collect around $29,500 in cash. The trap was actually planned. An undercover officer proposed as an elderly man, complete with grey hair, carried fake money. The suspects reportedly changed the meeting location several times before finally arriving for the exchange. Then came the key moment. After the fake cash was handed over, police moved in and arrested the suspect. A drone team then monitored the moment while multiple cameras recorded the operation. However, investigators are still looking beyond these two arrests, and police recovered 4 phones, several SIM cards, which they believe they could be connected to the suspect, to their members, and the alleged fraud network. Homeland Security investigations and examine the evidence. And there is another important detail. Prashant reportedly told the investigators that they had met Bhavadia only about a week earlier, while Bhavadia actually arrived in the United States weeks before her arrest. Authorities say that they are still investigating the wider operation and have not established, she traveled to America especially to commit these fraud or not. These scams, however, worked because the criminals know how to create panic and make victims act before they have the time to think. For elderly Americans especially, the pressure can turn a simple phone call into devastating financial loss. And now, investigators want to know, how far does this alleged fraud network really go beyond?